I was having that brother grab. Yeah, it's in Jeremiah, bro.
Jeremiah 50 and 33.
I think that's where it is. But we're only going about 15 on this one. Your mother shall be confounded, and she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hintermost of nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert.
And that's what this place is going to be turned into, man. The biggest desert on the planet Earth. This place is going to be completely destroyed from the east to the west and everything in between, man. Every blade of grass, every tree, every building, every element in this place is going to be destroyed, man. And ain't gonna be nothing left here, man. You see? For what you have done unto the Israelites, man. You see, for all the wickedness that all the atrocities that you caused against the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead, bro.
Because, this is down to 13, Slakia, Jeremiah 50 and 13, because of the wrath of Yahawah, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate.
And this is the wrath of the Most High, man. For all the wickedness that go on in this place, for what you have done unto the Israelites, to the blasphemies you've spoken against the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, the Heavenly Host. You see? That you giving these people license to go against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Mainly our people, man. So this is the wrath of the Most High that's about to come upon America, man. To leave this place completely desolate, man. You see? You got it, bro.
Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
Yep.
Down to 14, Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, around about, all ye that bend the bow.
So all these nations that have thermonuclear capabilities, all these nations that bend the bow, what would be the bow? The missile silo, man.
Right.
You see, all these nations that have nuclear capability, they're going to gather around about Babylon. Why? Because the Most High is going to put the spirit upon them to fire missiles upon Babylon the Great, man. You see? That's how this place is going out. There is nothing else written for America. Ain't no such thing as making America great again. Ain't no such thing as God blessing America, man. You see? That's all of us. That's all a fucking figment of Esau's imagination, man. That's what he wants to happen. But what's written is America's gonna be destroyed, man. You got that 50?
Grab that real quick. That one that you was gonna bring.
This is Micah 2 and 2. And they covet fields, and they take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, and even a man and his heritage.
And that's part of that punishment that the brother was getting on. That this is why, man. This is why, because they've done this. I got it right now, bro. That's part of that punishment, man, that they have to deal with because why? Like the brother said, the roundabout nations are they're done with Esau, man, because of this. Because it's not only our heritage. I mean, our heritage was completely stripped and oppressed, but so was Elam's. You know, so was not entirely, but so are the other nations, man.
Well, shit, because all the higher ups and all these different nations, man, they're mainly Edomites, man. Esau has gone in and supplanted. Well, I ain't gonna say supplanted. He's basically overthrown the true rulers of these different nations and planted Edomites that look like these other nations, man.
Right, like the whole
Herod,
Saudi, like
Herod.
Herod.
Yep.
They did that with the casinos here in America.
Like all the Native American casinos are run by Edomites that look like Gadites and Reubenites and whatnot.
The places what's that one place in the Middle East? That's
Dubai?
Dubai, yeah.
Like Dubai.
Oh yeah, with the Saudi.
Shit, all throughout Saudi Arabia, man. Yeah. All those higher ups in those different nations, they're Edomites, man. You see?
They're mixed with Elam and Ishmael, and they look the way they look now.
I got a scepter land back too.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So if not you,
so the brothers was getting into who stripped most of the these heathen from their heritage, and along with the Israelites, man.
Let me get Jeremiah 49:17.
Because we wasn't the Egyptians, but you had Napoleon blow off the Sphinx's nose, man. So Esau's been stripping your heritage, not the Israelites, man.
I really just read that, so that's the spirit.
Okay, Khan. This is Jeremiah 50 and 15, and then you want me to jump to 23, you said?
Yeah, jump to 23.
Got you. Shout against her, Salaki, let me finish 14, because I didn't finish it. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows.
There it goes again, man.
For she have sinned against Yahawah.
Every missile that these nations have, they're gonna shoot it off, man. The finished ones, the prototypes, everything they have, they're gonna shoot it upon Babylon the Great. How do we know that? Because that's what's written in the scriptures, man.
Okay.
And when you go and get the account of how Babylon was taken down, it wasn't taken down by all nations coming up against her, man. Ancient Babylon was taken down in one night, and it was not left desolate. So it lets you know that this is not talking about ancient Babylon.
Right.
This is talking about modern day Babylon, aka America, Babylon the Great, man.
Because unfortunately, like what
Spiritually,
the
Sodom
brother
and Gomorrah
just
in Egypt as well.
what the brother just explained, unfortunately, has to be constantly explained to you dummies, man. Because people will tell you that, well, Babylon was already destroyed.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
Because you still have people living over there in Iraq.
They be like, oh, well, Babylon's already gone, man. We're in the new covenant now. You niggas are confused, man. You don't read.
You don't know history, man. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the prophecy said that Babylon would never be inhabited again.
Right.
If
It's
that was the
still
case,
there.
if that was ancient Babylon, you wouldn't have America invading Iraq.
Right. Because
You
the
see?
capital, Babylon set where? Essentially where Syria
Iraq.
is today.
Yep,
Iraq,
modern day
Syria,
Iraq.
Afghanistan.
Yep, yep.
Brothers don't mind. Let me grab this precept for you. This is going off what you all just talking about. This is Revelations 18 and 16. It says, and say, alas, alas, the great city that was clothed in fine linen,
Yep.
and purple, scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in an hour so great riches is to come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company in the ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off.
You see, and that ain't talking about modern day Iraq, man. You haven't got no damn ships lining up to get up in Iraq. No, they bringing their goods here to America.
Right.
The number one consuming nation on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah.
Because America don't make shit. Everything America has, they import it, man. That's how these nations are made rich, because they import their goods here to America, so you dumbass Americans can consume, man.
Right.
You see, that's why they're gonna be sad when this place is destroyed, because they can't make their bank like they used to, man.
That's why they upset now.
Yeah.
A lot of these Edomites. Because their way of life of being just flat consumers and taking shit from everybody, it ain't working out like it used to.
That's one of the reasons Esau's punishment is to sanction these other nations, man, which is what? To deny trade with the U.S., man.
Right?
But at the end of the day, that's stupid, because America don't make shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's the
Shoot-
dumbest damn trade.
It's
I just show
shooting
you how.
yourself in the foot,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. I show you how dumb Esau is, nigga. You don't make nothing. What you gonna say? You gonna make it? You gonna raise the price? And that just goes to show that the elites want this place. They're trying to
They're trying to
do
shut
away
this-
with America.
yeah,
Man. They
they're
shut
trying
this
to
shit
get-
down.
They shut this all
And
down.
that shit makes no sense when you think about the trade war that's going on between America and China. America imports most of the stuff they have here from China, man.
That's right.
America don't export shit.
No. They're not
See?
exporting.
And the Chinese figured y'all out. All they do when you put sanctions on them is ship their goods to Malaysia and send them to the U.S. through there, man.
God.
And the U.S. been known about that. So y'all, it's
And
not even.
which is
it's
why
not
they
even topic of the deal.
which is why the U.S. keeps talking sideways to Malaysia too.
Exactly.
Like nigga, what are y'all niggas on? But regardless.
I got two more on this slide.
Go ahead.
And cried when they said that the smoke of her burning said, oh, Slack, I skipped one. No, I didn't. And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is this unto the great city?
What city is like unto this great city? You see?
Huh.
What city is like unto this great city, America, man? Where the people just sit around on fucking Amazon and order on goddamn online shop all day. You see? What city is like unto this great city where they don't make shit themselves? They always come for us to for their stuff, man.
And they
What?
cast
Go, you got it.
and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich, all that had ships in the sea, by reason of their by their consonance,
Consonants, God.
for in the hour is she made desolate.
See, in an hour, this place is gonna be made desolate, man. And all those people who import, who send shit here to America, man, they're gonna be sad because they're not gonna make that money like they used to make, man. You see, these nations are eating off America, man, because all you Americans do is consume, man.
That's that word, insatiable, man.
Yep.
People are insatiable, bro. Can't be pleased.
Unpleasable. Like you said.
Have an undying hunger.
Right, and that constant thirst. Slacking. Like a nigga drinking water who can't. What would you say?
Quench yourself.
Yeah, Khan. He can't.
Like, can't quench
He's
his
not getting
thirst,
hydrated, man.
You can't quench his
Right,
thirst,
can't
man.
quench it. Just keeps drinking. Salak, this is Jeremiah 50 and down to 15 now. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahawah. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done unto her, or Salaki, as she has done, do unto her.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump
So
down.
all the wickedness that America has been doing, all that's gonna come back upon them when these missiles are shot off, man.
That's
That's
right.
the judgment of America, man.
I got to step to land back off that. This is Obadiah 1 verse 2. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen that were greatly despised."
Hurts.
And these nations are fed up with America, man.
Very much so.
These nations
What,
are fed
Ellen?
up.
What the fuck you want?
You see? And America is greatly despised. It's greatly despised amongst all nations, man. You see? All these nations are talking sideways to America now. That shit would have happened 30, 40, 50 years ago, man.
Never.
You see? So the Most High is making Esau small in the earth, man. And these nations are fed up. Yeah, 22.
Con. This is Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction.
Uh-huh.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
You see, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken, man? That's talking about, what you talking about, bro?
The hammer, are you asking me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, con. Yeah, that's that hammer of the whole earth is Esau, man. Esau, Edom. Yeah, there's some more on there. How is Babylon
See?
become a desolation among the nations?
So it lets you know that Babylon the Great is the hammer of the whole earth, man.
That's right.
And when you look out to the earth, who's calling all the shots, man?
Right.
Who's sanctioning people for not following to the beat of their drum, man?
Matter of fact, brother, you mind if I just grab it in this? Fuck it, we'll just bring it out in the scripture. It's Job 9 and 24.
Again, that's the spirit. Go ahead.
It's Job 9 and 24, like the brother just asked, who's calling the shots? Well, the answer's right here. This is Job 9 and 24. What's lucky?
Let me get Malachi 1, 3 and 4, Baba Kusha.
Job 9 and 24, and it reads, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
There you
He
go.
covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he?"
Malachi 1 and 3 through 4. You see? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the face of the judges thereof. It tells you that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now let's get who the wicked is. Go ahead, bro.
This is Malachi 1 and 3. "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
That lets you know the Most High hates, man. There it goes. He hates the Edomites. Go ahead, bro.
Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down.
See?
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever."
So it tells you that Esau, Edom shall be called the border of wickedness. So when you read that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, that lets you know the Edomites are the wicked according to the Bible, man. And the hammer of the whole earth is in the control of the Edomites, man. That's like the Edomites control the hammer of the earth, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, man. You see? So, matter of fact, and let's get that Jeremiah 49 real quick. Jeremiah 49 and 17 through 18.
Jeremiah 49, verse 17. "Also Edom shall be a desolate. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished."
You see, just like it said about Babylon the Great, man. How has Babylon become a desolation? It says the same thing about Esau, Edom. Why? Because they're synonymous one with another, man. You see, they go hand in hand with each other because Esau, Edom controls Babylon the Great, man. You see? Matter of fact, let me get Psalms 137 and 7, Baba Kishah. So let him grab that real quick. So it lets you know that Esau shall become a desolation, and Babylon's gonna become a desolation, man. It doesn't say that by coincidence, man. The Most High is showing you that those two places go hand in hand, one with another, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 137 and 7. "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yup. Go ahead, no, keep reading, bro.
O daughter of Babylon,
You see, there
who
it goes
art
right
to
there.
be destroyed.
You see?
Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us."
You see? So it tells you right there, Esau, Edom is the daughter of Babylon, man. So when you read about Babylon being destroyed and Esau, Edom being destroyed, it's the same place, man. Esau controls Babylon the Great. Esau controls America. Esau is the wicked according to the Bible, and the scriptures tell you the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. You see, the earth is given into the hand of the so-called white man. You see? And his kingdom, everything you see around you, man, this shit's about to be laid desolate, man. So go back to that, Jeremiah.
Touched in a major way.
That's it on that, bro.
On this?
No, I'm talking about
"And shall hiss at the plagues thereof, as in the overthrowing of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor."
Oh, my bad, bro.
and the neighbor cities thereof.
Uh-huh.
Saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it.
You see, so that cuts the theory of ancient Babylon being laid desolate, man. Because you can go back to the history and it tells you that Babylon wasn't completely destroyed, but this place right here, American Babylon the Great, is gonna be completely destroyed. Ain't nobody gonna dwell here, ain't nobody gonna set up shop here ever again, man. You see? So let me get Jeremiah. My bad. So go back to Jeremiah 50. And go back to 23, Baba Kishar.
Come on, bro. Pull that back up. Shalak. Yeah, yeah.
I can say to my
That's all right.
It going for 2 hours, probably.
That's all right. I was just about to say, I was like, man, damn. It's been 40 minutes. No worries. Let me go back to that Jeremiah.
Just finish that part out.
To not finish
read
this.
23 to, goddamn. Old burning.
It's
Read
all
23
good.
to 32, not even on
Con. This is, you want 22 to 33?
that. 23.
23.
Con.
Got you.
Here we go.
To what would you like?
Israelite.
Con.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey. So look,
Look at this bullshit. What?
What's
this
up?
bullshit.
Nah,
up?
I said what?
The people of the Bible that were Syrian, what color were they?
They was brown.
God.
But do they look like the people that's presently in Syria?
What are you trying to get at
No,
though?
I'm just trying to ask you.
Are you trying to equate that Moses or that Abraham was a Syrian?
Yeah.
It don't matter. The Most High chose
Abraham.
him, period.
Yeah.
So all of he created a whole new nation out of Abraham.
Yeah.
So the Syrians that weren't chosen,
Yeah.
they don't matter.
Oh no, because I used to argue with this dude in my work, and he was saying that the Syrian people look the same like they do now back then.
How did he know that? Was he living back
No,
then?
I was asking y'all opinion on
Nah,
that.
he don't know that, man.
Right.
Because the thing is, you have a lot of men mingling with these different nations, and you see, we don't look exactly how we used to look back in the
Right.
ancient
Yeah.
time.
I mean, we deal with what's called confusion of face. So it's not even about what you look like.
Outward appearance.
It's not about your outward
it's about
appearance.
It's about your father's
It's
seed.
about your father's seed line,
That's
and
it.
if that goes back to you being an Israelite.
Yeah.
Now, the majority of them are going to look like Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah.
But there's the prophecy of the speckled bird, which contains to basically a litter of Akim, which is brothers looking like the heathen nations, but claiming their forefathers, which go back to the nation
Abraham,
of Israel.
Isaac, and Jacob.
Okay,
Referred to
yeah, yeah.
pancakes
So
unflipped.
is there any way white people could be Israelites?
I mean, yeah.
If
Father
your
goes back to
father's seed
Jacob.
goes back to being an Israelite,
Right.
Because I know some
If your
groups think
spirit
that you
bears
guys, a
witness
lot of
with-
groups like hate white people
Nah.
and like.
See,
see, that's
See,
the
that's
Me and my
confusion.
guy used to argue about it all the time.
So the thing is, it's not white people, because
Yeah.
ain't nobody white on the planet.
Nah.
yeah.
The people that the Most High hates are the Edomites.
Right.
They are the so-called white people.
Yeah.
Because when you look at them, what color are they? They're red.
They're red.
They're not white. Ain't nobody. Damn, we got some white out here.
It's snow.
Yeah.
That's white.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck?
just like black people ain't really black.
That's
No,
what I'm saying. We
They
brown.
Yeah.
With
You see?
different shades of brown.
So it's like this. Our people are mixed amongst all nations. You gonna have people. You gonna have Israelites
Yeah.
coming back looking like Bruce Lee.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Or-
it ain't about what you look
or
like.
Jay Leno.
When they diaspora, they spread to all the different nations.
To the four corners
So
and four
listen
winds
to
of the
this.
earth, bro.
So you telling me if you was among some Chinese bitches, you ain't gonna try to smash some Chinese bitches?
Yeah.
All right then. you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He
All
said,
right
hell
then.
yeah. That's the concept.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is.
You an Israelite.
You
bro.
Israelite, bro.
Think so?
Yeah.
You know what I was gonna say? Another thing was like, if
Tell his
someone's
demeanor,
not
yeah.
really an Israelite, could they be grafted in? Like
Nah.
in the Bible?
Nah.
It's
see,
only about
all-
the seed of Abraham, Isaac,
Right,
and Jacob.
right,
bro.
right.
Two-thirds of our people gonna die too.
Hold on.
Grafting of the tree and all
Now,
that.
you go park and come over here.
I ain't really got time.
Oh, let's get some for you. Let me get Isaiah 11 and 11 real quick.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna show you that the Most High gonna bring His people,
Yeah.
the seed of Israel.
Yeah.
Isaiah,
That's it. That's
You
it.
got it.
I got it.
Come.
Because I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That's that lie that the so-called white man
That's
has pushed.
that's
the Edomites
Christianity.
pushed.
Yeah.
Because
But
Esau,
Christianity ain't biblical.
Yeah.
Y'all not dealing with Christianity.
Nah,
before,
'cause-
y'all dealing with the Old Testament.
we
Nah,
do
we
the
dealing
Old
with
and
the
the
Old
New
Testament.
Testament. But the thing is, the Bible has nothing to do with Christianity.
The volume of
Because
the
when you
book.
go into
Yeah,
Christianity,
Jesus wasn't a Christian. He was
an Israelite.
He was an Israelite.
So the thing is
tribe
this:
of Judah.
you have to separate Christianity from the Bible because it doesn't go hand in hand.
And to be honest, if you were to look at it this way, like think about it, what was he teaching? When he took the teachings, when Christ, so-called Jesus, took the teachings and went to go teach, what was he teaching?
He's teaching.
He was teaching
Old
the
Testament.
law, the Torah.
He was teaching
Old-
the Old Testament.
Come
Yeah,
So
he was
where
following the law.
and what does he say in John 17? He basically says, "I came not to destroy the law, but to
But to
fulfill it."
Yeah, he fulfilled fulfilled it.
So where did Christianity?
So
where does
Christians tell you
Christianity get off being the laws done away with?
Yeah, that's what they tell you. The laws are done away with.
When the Mashiach
we ain't gonna do
himself,
the Old Testament.
right?
Like people eating shrimp and
Right,
Yeah,
right,
you can't eat
Shrimp
that shit.
it.
You don't supposed to eat that shit.
Shrimp
It's
it.
kind of hard not to sin though with the.
Hey,
with
hey,
that.
in Babylon.
we're in Babylon, bro.
But we try to
We
we
sin
do
every
it
day
to
on
so
purpose,
so the
on
things we do. You got sins that you can actually do here in Babylon. You can go without eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster.
Right.
You can go without having sex with another man's woman. You can go out without being a damn homo. Them laws you can keep.
Right.
But like not sacrifice, like Passover. You supposed to take the blood of the lamb and put it on the door. We can't do that shit here.
We can't keep
Right.
that. Right.
It be like, nigga got blood on the door.
Hey,
about a righteous
kill
rehearsal,
somebody.
man.
It's
We
crazy
keep
niggas in
ourselves-
here.
Yo, it's about
putting sheep to death.
doing what we were doing in
It's about
ancient times to
rehearsing
the best of
righteous
our
acts.
ability.
Let's get that
You know
precept
what I'm
real
saying?
quick. Let's get that.
He's got it.
I got a couple for you. Let's get Revelation, Isaiah 11 and 11. Get Jeremiah. Where he gonna take his people once again from the land of the north. I think it's Jeremiah 16.
This is This is
16.
Isaiah 11 and 11. It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again in the second time to recover the remnant of his
Remnant,
people.
'cause he's not coming for everybody.
See, he's coming to deliver that remnant
Yeah.
of his people. From where, bro?
Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar
Every nation.
and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea.
So you got Israelites scattered amongst everybody, and the remnant that the Most High is coming to save, he's gonna gather his people from amongst those nations. You see?
So, but anybody that's not an Israelite is just fucked.
They done. They done.
Basically.
Because at the end of the day, you got to look at it like this, man. Our people have been on the bottom, and they have been oppressed by all these other nations. Don't they? These other nations don't give a fuck about us.
They
Go
not even, they
go
not
to
even
the hood and see how our people living.
The only people that are
These,
fucked are the Edomites.
these fucking nations, they living their life. These niggas, a Chinese man that come over here, 2 years. This nigga got a goddamn AMG 63.
Yeah.
Got a booming ass business, and we been here all our life. What we have? Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
A
That's what
single
I'm
room
saying.
apartment.
Exactly.
Right.
Because what's gonna happen
A
is
gang of
the
charges.
so-called Edomites, the so-called white people,
brother, what did
they're
you
going into
Jeremiah?
chattel slavery, and after
Okay.
that chattel
Oh,
slavery,
here it is,
man, they're gonna be
right.
put to
16.
death,
That's why,
eradicated.
that's one part, that's why I get like a disconnect with you guys. Like I
Yeah.
agree with like probably like 80-90% of what y'all say and stuff.
Hey.
But like when you like because I'm a white guy, so it's like I feel
You're
some
not
type of
white.
way
You
when
an
y'all say that.
Israelite.
Israelite,
Your
bro.
outward appearance is
It's
white.
about-
You got it.
Yeah,
You
you
got
right
it.
about
My
that.
son, he read,
He's your son.
He's
He
your,
come from
but
your
he's your
He an
seed.
Israelite too.
He an Israelite
It
too.
It don't matter what his mama is.
Look, man.
Hey, look,
It
you
tells
don't know what your granddad's granddad was doing, huh?
But we can tell by your spirit that you're an Israelite, bro.
Brother,
So
hey,
if you're an Israelite, how many kids you
You know what I'm
got?
saying? Like,
So they
They
Israelites.
both Israelites.
And
It don't matter what the mama
both
is.
of them are boys. If
Yeah.
they have sons,
Yeah.
they're
They're
gonna be
Israelites
Israelites.
too.
They come through the father seed.
It don't
Period.
matter about the mother.
Jewish people, they go by the mother.
That's
right?
their
not
rod.
They not the real.
that's,
They
hey,
not
that's
the
the,
right
that's the
people.
blasphemy.
Right.
Because, hey, brother, to be real, we got a brother in our camp. He look just like you,
Yeah.
but he
like
knows
you.
he's
He
an
an
Israelite.
Yeah. Okay.
Same type of spirit and everything, bro. You a Jake.
Yeah, you
One-
a Jake,
One time
bro.
to talk to you guys,
Let's
man.
get one more. Let's get
All
one
right,
more.
let me get one more for you. This is Jeremiah 16 and 15. All right, and it reads, but
Sorry, 14.
I'm starting at 14. It's 16 and 14, and it reads, therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahawah, that I shall no more be, be said, the Yahawah liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
You know what that's talking about? The Exodus from Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So he said that when the day is coming, that it's not going to be talked about no more.
Yeah.
But it's going to be talked. So that lets you know that people who live in the land of Israel, they're not the chosen people, right? Because we still talking about the first Exodus,
I
right?
don't
Right.
really agree with that either because they just a lot of them is what
Khazarian
All
converts.
right, you been studying,
Man,
bro.
you been studying. Yeah, he been studying.
My dude, I used to argue with this guy like all the time about this stuff. Like we'll spend hours and hours on this.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of research too because I'm interested in this kind of stuff.
You a Jake,
You
bro.
a Jake, man.
You an Israelite, man. Go ahead, bro.
But Yahawah liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
America, man. It's gonna be talked about this. This is the second.
This is the
about
new
to happen.
Exodus that's been
This is the
happening.
second
Hey,
Exodus.
it's called North America.
And-
See? Go ahead, bro.
And from all the lands hither he have driven them.
So everywhere the Most High has driven them, he's gonna get his people, the remnant,
Bring them back.
and
together.
bring them back. I will bring them again to their land
Uh-oh.
that I gave unto their fathers.
So how did the so-called Jews end up in the land of Israel? They went back on their own.
By the Balfour, through the Balfour
the
Declaration.
prophecy tells you.
1948.
There you go.
Therefore,
That's how they got there.
The prophecy tells you that the Most High is coming to get his people.
But a lot of the people that was already living there is real Israelites too. Like
You have our people mixed among them.
Right?
yeah,
There
like
are
the,
people are mixed among
like
us.
Samaritans and like a lot of Ethiopians is real Israelites. Like
No, not all of them, but
Not
you,
all
you,
of them, but some of them,
you
yeah.
do have our Because, hey, we're the biggest nation on the planet Earth.
Sand of
Did-
the sea.
what did the Most High tell Abraham? I will make your seed as the stars of heaven.
Right.
So we have the biggest nation on the planet Earth. The thing is, we look like all these different nations. That's why we have to preach the word so they can be gathered by hearing like, oh shit, now it clicks.
Oh, yeah.
Because you clicking with it.
Yeah.
You just got to come to a full understanding of it.
Right.
You an Israelite, man.
And,
Even though you look like a so-called white man, you an Israelite,
You
bro.
is like, bro.
You a Jake,
Period.
man. You our brother.
All right, man. Y'all, hey, y'all be blessed, man, and keep doing what y'all doing.
Hey,
man.
we
Shalom,
go, bro.
man.
Shalom, bro.
Shalom, man.
Hey, man. That's
That's
straight
up
the
Jake,
spirit. Yeah, that dude
That's
is
straight-
straight up Jake.
Like damn drive-through.
Right,
You put up like
right.
you
He
at the
pulled
drive-thru.
up like he was at McDonald's.
Drive
man.
through knowledge,
I
bro.
like that
Hey,
shit.
that dude's a
Living
Jake, man.
word.
Yeah.
You
Lord
can, you
willing.
can tell by his spirit. Don't Esau don't act like that.
Nah,
man.
hell no.
You see?
Hell no. Because Esau, first and foremost, Edomite would have came up here and defended the Jews. He had no,
Yeah.
he had no love for Ashdod, man. For the bastards of Ashdod, bro.
If he had more time, if he would have came over here and just got it and stood right here and broke bread with us for a little bit, he would. Hey man, he probably would have came through.
Yeah.
Now he got something to think about. Now you got to go back and like we
all
told
Hey,
him.
he sat for every scripture too,
Yeah, it's
even
a-
when
it's
he's
a
getting ready to
dance,
go.
bro.
That's
He might
great,
fuck
man.
around and be.
Because the thing is,
Y'all
man,
be learning, man.
you got our people scattered amongst all nations. Because at the end of the day, we're scattered because of what? The curses, man. Because of our disobedience.
And you know what, too? That also goes to show for brothers who may not, be weary in this thing or you being watched, man. That brother, we don't know him.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that man in my life. And he pulled up on us like, y'all the Israelites?
Yup. He already knew what was up.
You being watched, man. Don't faint in this thing, There's something,
that's
even
why
for
when
myself, we are being watched.
When those times come about, man, them people that know about you gonna be, hey, man, them niggas is over
And
there.
bro,
they work here, they live here.
Right.
Bro,
They
we
do
out
this, they
here.
do that.
We out here at the fucking bus stop. You know what I'm saying?